Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on GeoGuessr. We're going to be playing this map called All UK Motorway Service Stations. Yes, this is very niche. We've played it before and I'm very aware of this, but it is fun to play. Who doesn't love a motorway service station? We'll play it as a challenge as well, so you can play along if you do so wish. What would we say motorway service stations are like? I guess they're like oasis in the desert, aren't they? You're driving along on a long road trip across the United Kingdom. You're starving. You're thirsty. You haven't stopped for hours. And there it is on the horizon, a motorway service station, lit up like an oasis in the desert. What am I on about? Let's just get on with this. I have no idea what I'm talking about here. I think I'm going insane. What's more insane is I'm making a whole video about this. Let's do this. Let's create the challenge. We'll do it as 5 locations. The link will be down below in the description. Here we go then. Right. A welcome break. Quite literally is a welcome break. They branded it well, didn't they? Let's be fair. Don't know why I just did that really weird spin around. I don't think we're going to get anything from the main entrance here. Someone's going to recognise this, aren't they? That is quite a cool looking welcome break. Looks like a sort of arena, doesn't it? It's definitely not an arena. Let's go out of here a little bit. Actually, let's see if we can go down here. Oh, it's smaller than I thought it was going to be. Oh, it is really small. I mean, it does look like an arena still, doesn't it? Let's be fair to me. Really small arena, but it doesn't matter. Just localised things, isn't it? Localised things. Okay. I don't know if you can hear this in the background, but there's a rumbling in the background because there's a fan going off. It is literally like 30 degrees as I'm recording this. It's very warm in the UK right now. I wish it was a little bit colder, to be honest, because this is quite horrendous to be sat in a warm room. The fan is basically just fanning around warm air. So if anyone's got any tips of how to actually cool a room down with a fan, please do let me know. I'm very aware that's quite niche, but to be fair, I'll probably upload this video while it's still hot, so I might gain something out of it if someone knows how to cool down a very hot room with a fan. Once again, what am I on about? I'm forgetting how to play GeoGuessr here. Okay, we're on a main road here. M4. Okay, so this is... Oh, it looks like Wales. I was going to say, this is somewhere between Cardiff or Swansea and London, basically. Bridgend, Pennybont, and somewhere else. So we're not... This isn't the M4, is it? But this is a road linking to the M4, which would make a lot of sense. So I guess we go into Wales. Heady Stobart there. We've talked about that before, haven't we? Pontyclun, was that a place on there? Oh, Bridgend was, and that's there. Pennybont, wasn't it? It was the place that was on the map. On that sign. So we're probably around this area here. I actually do reckon we're in Bridgend somewhere, because it's on the sign. Bridgend, Pennybont, and Bryn Cheffin. Sethin. Yeah, do you remember Heady Stobart spotting? We've talked about this before on this map, I'm sure. Oh, hang on, that's the service station name there. Ah, no, that's just Welsh, right, for services. We'll go with that. Sorry, I was distracted by a fish. Okay, let's do the smart. Let's have a look at the sign again. 4061. 4063 there. We're definitely close around here, aren't we? Definitely close. 4063 to Bridgend. I reckon it is around here. It would make a lot of sense. Welcome break. Got to be this, right? I actually put my place there. I think it is this. I reckon we're here. Welcome break, Sarn Park. Can't say I've heard of this services, actually. But I think we are. We're looking east there at it, which we are. That's the one. We're on this, in this car park. On this bit here. I think we're there. I'm pretty damn happy with that. Let's do it. Lovely stuff. 1 yard away to start. It's Sarn Park Services on the M4, or just off the M4, directly north of Bridgend in South Wales. Very good start. Nice start there then in South Wales. Next round. Nice environment here. Ooh, not too sure where this would be. This is quite a different sort of starting point. We're not in front of the services. Oh, no, we are. Little Waitrose there. always quite a nice one to have, isn't it? A little Waitrose. Used to work at Waitrose years ago. Not a little one, big one, but yeah, good times. Didn't need to know that info, did you really? Starbucks coffee, they're pretty much everywhere these days. And yeah, okay, we're not going to get much more information. Let's go up to this main road. Oh, look, we're on a main road here. We should be able to get the motorway name from this. So that's like M5. Right, this lorry's going to block us here. There. M6. Of course it's the M6. Where could this be? Well, it's not Lancaster, because that doesn't have a big old tower. I love the bridges. I love the ones that have the bridges. I don't know why. I just think there's something about them. This is what I mean about the oasis in the desert. If you see that in the distance, you're like, we're stopping there. This is where we're stopping. You can have whatever you want in that place. So yeah, M6 runs from kind of Rugby north, basically. So it starts down here, and then it goes all the way up to Scotland. Ends just south of Gretna, I believe. Yep. So we could be anywhere along here, so that's not really helpful at all. Another stove up. So let's see if we can get a sign of a place close enough here. Yeah, we've got signs up here. Let's go down this road. Bedworth, yeah, this is Midlands. Bedworth and Coventry, Nuneaton, Leicester, and then obviously London south. So yeah, we are literally just going to be north of the Midlands, aren't we? We're going to be up here somewhere. Oh, it could be along here. Oh no, wait. Yeah, that's junction 3, right? That's got to be. That's junction 3. 1 mile to junction 3. So if it starts in Rugby or around this area here, so junction 3, it's not going to be far, is it? That's junction 1, I'm sure. Doesn't say that. Oh, that's junction 1. There you go. This is junction 2. Yeah, this is how we do it. And this is junction 3. Cool. So wherever the services is from here. Is it here? No, that's a business park. Welcome break. Corley. Yeah, this is the one. Corley. Gotta be. I'm almost certain this is where we are. We're looking south down here. Yeah, Waitrose in there. There we go. This is where we are. The Starbucks up there. Good. Let's get this placement right then. So we're on this main strip here. That's the main road down. I think we're there. I don't think we need to do any more looking. Let's do it. I'll take that. 5 yards, 5k, of course, at Corley Services in the Midlands, southbound. On the M6, my favourite motorway. I enjoyed that one. That was a nice little bit of detectoring using the junctions. Don't always do that, do we? Well, I don't. I mean, you might. You're probably more intelligent. Apple something. Apple green. Never heard of these. Ooh, Lisburn. Lisburn, right? Lisburn Services. 2 frogs guarding the door. Are they bouncers? Hoppers, if you will. Laughed at my own joke there. Laughed at my own joke. That is just not funny, is it? I'm just going to go away from that area. I've never seen this services, the apples, apple greens. I'm sure people have. What, is that Chick-fil-A? Oh my god. I haven't been in a Chick-fil-A in the UK ever. I didn't realise we had many, if any. That's awesome. Right, we're on the M1. Okay. Looks like I'm going to be taking a trip up the M1 so I can go to Chick-fil-A. That's unreal. I did not realise we had Chick-fil-A in the UK. I've had it in the US. Amazing. But never in the UK. Sorry, getting distracted. Very distracted. So this is Lisburn on the M1. This feels north, doesn't it? With the hills and stuff. So the M1 runs up sort of the middle here. So are we going to be... Yeah, I think... Maybe we're in this area, to be fair. But Lisburn... not too sure. See, I think we could be anywhere along here, really. Right, we need to find probably a localised sign of some description. Apple greens. Doesn't feel like the M1, does it? But I'm sure it is the M1. Lisburn Services. I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. The only place I've heard called Lisburn is in Northern Ireland, to be honest. Which, I mean, is there an M1 in Northern Ireland? I mean, I've got to check now. I'm a little bit confused. Oh my god, there actually is. Okay. Lisburn. This is why it was confusing. That's why I didn't realise that we had there's Chick-fil-A. And there's Lisburn Applegreen. Unbelievable. What a weird little thought process there. It just didn't feel like the UK. Like, it didn't feel like, you know, England or Scotland or whatever. It felt, yeah, much more Northern Irish. Applegreen, that's why I've never heard of it. Never been to Northern Ireland. Doesn't explain about the frogs guarding the door though, does it? But so we're in front of this building here. Actually, we are in front of that, aren't we? Right next to the edge of this building, so I'd say about there. You know what? I'm going to go for it. There we go. Lisburn in Northern Ireland. Didn't realise Northern Ireland would be on this map, but it is called the UK Service Stations, so that does make sense. And also, I didn't realise there was an M1, which does also make sense. There we go. Learn something new every day, don't you, on GeoGuessr? You really do. Right, good. Moving on to round number 4 now. We're flying through these. Interesting looking one. It all looks quite different today. I'm quite happy with the sort of difference, sort of diverse rounds, isn't it? I do feel like maybe I've seen this one before on GeoGuessr, but not entirely sure. It's quite a small one, isn't it? What do you call it? A flat one. There's not lots going on with this one, but interesting nonetheless. Let's see if we can get to the main road. Can we just jump? Yes, we can. Not sure if that's cheating or not. I don't know. I don't think so. Services and hotels down there. I should get some signs just up here, which will help. M4. Okay, so this is potentially on the on the M4. Why am I saying that? Donington M4. So I thought that was a plane. It's a bird. Makes sense. That's a plane. Okay, let's go down here. What's these signs say here? Donington, Newbury, Southampton, Newbury, Donington. Okay. Okay, M4 near Newbury. Let's go down here then. Possibly around this area here. Oh, it could be Chieveley. That's the services, isn't it? Chieveley Services. Here. Do we reckon? Ooh. It didn't feel like Chieveley, but then have I ever stopped there is what I want to know, because why would I have stopped at Chieveley? I think I've stopped at Oxford rather than Chieveley. Because it's not... I don't know. I don't know where my thought process is going with this. But yeah, it could well be. Services are to our east. The parking is to our east. Oh, okay. It could be in this one. Ah, yes, it's there. It's this bit rather than that bit. Yes, we're definitely here. Good. Not too far from that. Let's go with there on this main road. Yeah, I think let's go with that. Yep, that's fine. 8 yards, 5k. Chieveley Services just off the M4 on the A34, which I've definitely gone on that road. Been on both of those roads, but I don't know. Stops at Chieveley, don't know. Couldn't tell you either way. But I'm sure it's a great one. And now we move on to the final round. Membry Services. I know exactly where Membry Services is. This is on the M4 as well. Yeah, this is on the M4. Yeah, it's M4. Yep, been to Membry. It's not far from Swindon. It's this sort of area. Yeah, I guess it's probably one service station down from Chieveley, actually. I'm sure it's along here somewhere. Yeah, Membry southbound, westbound or eastbound. I don't know which side we are. I guess we're eastbound by the looks of that. So I think we are here somewhere. We're looking... Oh no, we're looking south at this building. South at the building, though. Yeah, so are we in here? This would make sense, wouldn't it? Where's the Starbucks? Starbucks is there, though. Okay, Okay, let's not get this wrong. No, I think this is... There's the Starbucks is there, so let's just have a look here. M4 East. We've got this big old road going east-west, which makes me think we're actually here. And I think that might be what we're looking at there. That would make more sense geographically, because we're looking southeast at the building. Yeah, I'm going to go for this, I think. Which is weird because it's not labelled up, but that, I feel like, is that. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. This position where we are now. Let's do it. Yes. Gut feeling. We got it right. Membury eastbound on the M4 in Wiltshire, I imagine. Yeah, one I have been to. There we go. See the results. 15:58. Yeah, a medium time scale, isn't it? But we did get the perfect score, which is ideal. Let's have a look at the breakdown. There we go. Very cool. 2 on the M4, 3 on the M4. Actually, we had the Wales one as well, didn't we? 1 on the M6 and then 1 on the M1, but not the M1 in England, the M1 in Northern Ireland, between Lisburn and Belfast. Very cool indeed. Enjoyable round, that. Enjoyable round. But I think we'll leave it there for today. There we go. Hope you all enjoyed that one. Nice adventure across the United Kingdom to motorway service stations, of all things. For some reason, this one always makes me happy. I don't know why. I think it's just because long road journeys, there's something about them. Stopping at that services, it's just hits the right spot, doesn't it? Hits the right spot. I think each service station has its own personality. Again, what am I on about? Please stop me talking. Let me know if you've ever been to any of those motorway service stations, and do let me know if you saw your favourite one, and what is your favourite one. I've always liked to know what other people enjoy. But anyway, let's leave the video there for today. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. I will catch you on another video. Take care now, and goodbye.